Oftentimes, the places we visit were just spots on the map, or in this case, a brief chapter in our grade school history books. Welcome to the Adventure Closet. I'm Liz, and this is Charlie. We are two 80s and 90s kids that never lost their sense of wonder. We're all over the map, exploring wild and abandoned places, discovering rocks, geology, and history of different areas, all while living and traveling in our minivan Opal. I guess you can say our life is a mixtape of adventures. So hop in the van, hit the subscribe button, and let's go somewhere. We made it to the big city of Billings, so we're gonna stop at Walmart where we got our tires at. Not at this particular Walmart, but that's where we originally got our tires at, and have them look at that one that's losing air because it should be under warranty. So
lost 10 pounds overnight.
Wow.
10 pounds of pressure.
We are back on the road. They fixed it up. It was what, a valve stem?
Yeah, it was a valve stem.
Yeah.
It was leaking.
So it was a very long wait. So we wasted, well, we didn't waste, but we had to spend several hours there at Walmart. But now we're back on the highway. Headed east.
Yeah, we had planned on going to, we had planned on going to Little Bighorn, the battlefield there. It's a national monument, but I think we're going to bypass that and just go find camp. There's no camping really anywhere near it, so we'll be driving like an hour past it. We ain't going to backtrack an hour. We'll have to figure out what.
I said no way, Jose.
We'll have to figure out what we're doing next. Always have to have backup plans because, plans never change. Plans never change. Plans always can get changed.
That's right. We just saw a massive lightning bolt over that way.
Take the next right onto Battlefield Tour Road.
Whoa, another cool car.
Continue on Battlefield Tour Road for 2 miles.
Oftentimes, the places we visit were just spots on the map, or in this case, a brief chapter in our grade school history books.
Can I get a America the Beautiful pass?
Far out on the plains of southeastern Montana is a place called the Black Hills, where the Little Bighorn River curves its grassy slopes. We made it into Little Bighorn Battlefield. We have 40 minutes until they close, and it is hailing like monster sized hail.
Yeah.
But I really want to see this and bring you guys along, so we're going to
In 300 feet, turn right onto Battlefield Tour Road.
Wow. As we entered the site on this rainy day, we pulled from the attic of our school-time lessons, where you keep how to make a paper snowflake and things like how to spell chrysanthemum. This one, however, was of a battle in a faraway place called Custer's Last Stand, or the Battle of Little Bighorn. We recalled a triumphant story of bravery and valiance. Lieutenant Colonel George Armstrong Custer of the 7th Cavalry Regiment had once laid down his life here for the love of his country and his men as he battled who they referred to as savages. This was the story we were taught. Charlie even remembers visiting the site as a child and only recalls grave markers of U.S. soldiers dappled throughout the hills. It turns out there is a different side to the story, and we felt the need to tell some of it at least. Just a few years prior to the battle in 1876, the area was set aside as the Crow Indian Reservation by the U.S. government. That is until gold was discovered in the Black Hills, and tribes were ordered to relocate or face fatal consequences. In solidarity, several nearby tribes banded together, including the Northern Cheyenne, Lakota Sioux, and Arapaho people. They gathered by the thousands to protect their way of life. Custer and over 200 soldiers were sent to forcefully remove them, and he made the fatal call before receiving more backup to surprise attack the camp. Women and children were among the first slain. Quickly, the indigenous warriors rallied to protect their weak and found themselves immersed in bloody battle, using clubs and primitive bows and arrows against muskets. Meanwhile, a native warrior named Crazy Horse was arousing impatience among his people as he began a slow, methodical ritual before going into war. Crazy Horse began his dedication to protect his people above himself with a vision quest he went on as a boy, where he headed into these very hills with no food or water until it came to him many days later. On this day of June 25, 1876, he carefully painted his horse, put a lightning symbol on his face, placed a rock behind his ear, and adorned his long hair with a single hawk feather. After many prayer songs and burning medicine from his sacred medicine bag, he finally charged the Black Hills, where every single member of Custer's battalion was slain, including Custer himself, as he was attempting to flee. Custer, from previous unsavory battles, had already once promised the Cheyenne people to never kill one of their people again. Maybe this was karma. However, the indigenous people lost this battle over time, and just a few years later, they were all confined to their designated reservations, and the Black Hills were mined for their riches. Many more lost their lives as battles continued to ensue. Still to this day, we live in a country divided in so many ways. We're still taught history from one perspective, and we're pressured to pick sides in battles that maybe never should have been fought to begin with. What if we chose each other over greed? How do they know exactly where they died?
Probably where they were left. I don't know. There goes the park ranger, kicking everybody out. We didn't get much time to show you the Custer's Last Stand portion. So this is the National Cemetery here at Little Bighorn. We ran out of time to go see that. Well, that was fun.
That was so much fun.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check us out on Patreon, and we'll see you next time.
Bye now.
Bye now.